So traction is the amount of stickiness that the rosin makes with the string while the bow is moving across the string. So of course that can simply mean that a rosin with less traction can feel much smoother and glide across the string much more easily, whereas a rosin with more traction can feel more resistance while the bow is being pulled along. So it could also feel that it's a little harder to pull the bow across the string. What does this mean in terms of sound? If you have an instrument that is really bright sounding and powerful sounding, and you don't have to work very hard to make a sound, you may find that you can use a rosin with less traction. So you'll have a much smoother feel across the string, and for something, for example, like the opening of the Mendelssohn Violin Concerto, that high playing, crystal clear playing on the E string, you might find that that smooth feeling makes a much better result for you there. Or the other way around, if you have an instrument that perhaps doesn't project as well, or you like to bring out the warmer and deeper colors of that instrument, by having a stronger traction, you're sort of generating more vibration with the string. It kind of feels a bit like the bow is being sucked down onto the string by the rosin, and you can get a much stronger connection. This may feel though that it's a little harder, or you have to work harder to pull the bow across the string. Maybe, for example, for the beginning of the Bruch Violin Concerto on the G string there, that's a really nice feeling to have. But for other things, it may not suit. In terms of the ingredients in our rosins, this is our Australian resin here, which is one of the key ingredients in making that, well, what's been described to me as a kind of velvety feel across the string. And I really like that about the traction in our rosins. However, we can add more or less of this very dark rosin here, which by putting more in gives a more glassy or smoother feel across the string. So that's one of the elements that can be changed in your rosin if you need a bespoke blend to suit your playing more definitively.